What up, guys? The Loganator is back. Whether your habit is giant or whether it's tiny, whether you're smoking cigarettes every day or whether you're biting your nails. 4 steps to break a bad habit. You're not going to write stuff down. You're not going to be planning a bunch of stuff out. Just put in a little bit of your conscious effort. You've already clicked on this video, so you're already halfway there. There's something that you do that you don't like that you do. Maybe you tried to stop before. Maybe this is the first time. Either way, it sounds like you've got yourself a bad habit. I'm going to give it to you straight. Getting rid of a bad habit is pretty simple, but it's not easy. How to break a bad habit and never go back. Step 1. Acknowledgement. I've heard a lot of people say before, admitting you have a problem is the first step to recovery. I'm sure you guys have probably heard that saying before, but it applies to habits too. It may seem silly to just admit you have a bad habit. Everybody, they consciously know they have a bad habit, but have they ever actually sat themselves down, had a conversation with themselves, and say, hey, I have a problem. I'm picking my nose way too much, man. Listen, people are too worried about themselves to judge you on your stuff, okay? It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to admit when you are in the wrong. If you have a bad habit and you're here to get rid of your bad habit, the first and honestly the most important step is to just admit that you have a problem. Admitting when you're in the wrong doesn't make you weak. It actually makes you stronger than most people. Once you acknowledge it's a problem, your brain begins looking for solutions automatically. Man, I pick my nose way too much. It's not something that I want to do, and it's starting to affect me in social situations. It's starting to cause me to blah, blah, blah. Just have a conversation with yourself. Be honest with yourself. You're only talking to yourself here. You don't need to go and tell anybody else about your habit. Step 2, understanding. Let's say I smoke cigarettes. Why am I smoking? Is it to relieve anxiety? Let's try a different approach here. Let's say you are an alcoholic, okay? You have a bad habit of drinking alcohol. Maybe you have an alcohol addiction. What's happening is your brain is using the alcohol in order to give you a little dopamine boost. In order to stop doing a bad habit, it's not about forcing yourself to stop. It's not about hiding all of the alcohol. It's about fixing whatever it is you're using alcohol to cope with. If you have no anxiety, then you have no reason to drink. If I smoke cigarettes because I'm stressed in social situations, I can attribute this habit to fear. Every habit boils down to an emotion. So the fear might be fear of not fitting in, fear of rejection. The goal of step 2 is to just understand why you are continuing this habit. Step 3, the urge. Your body is going to get an urge to carry out the bad habit. So, like I said, we've acknowledged the habit, and now when we get the urge, we're going to be more conscious of it. And the more conscious we are, the more we're going to resist it. And as long as there is some resistance, the habit is slowly losing power over you, okay? It's sort of like the gym. You want to see results in the gym, that's going to take patience. It's going to take a long time. If you want to stop your habit, it's not going to happen right away. But you also have to trust that you are going to eventually stop it. Step 4, life. You've admitted you have a problem. You've understood why you have this problem. You are getting better and better at stopping yourself from doing it in the moment. Setbacks are okay. Setbacks are inevitable. And, you're not going to grow if you don't have setbacks. So if I really want to stop picking my nose, I'm never going to it's going to happen at some point. And when it does, I'm just going to get stronger. Every single time you do your bad habit that you're trying to stop, instead of thinking about it in a bad way, like, oh crap, I just did that again. You have to flip your thinking into, oh wow, dude, I'm stronger now because I just noticed this, A year ago today, if I had done the same thing, I wouldn't have even thought twice about it. From the words of Tom Platz, all winners have lost. All winners have gotten depressed. All winners have been heartbroken. All winners have been confused and frustrated and angry. But they kept moving forward. That's the only reason they're winners.